So I'm here in St. Nicholas Church in Edmonton, Alberta. This is a building. Right now, you can only see me and the empty space. You can't even see the guy who's filming the video, but he's here. Why is it important for us when we worship on Sundays and on feast days to actually be in these places? During the pandemic, for a while, live streaming was, for many of us, the only sense of connection we had with the life of the church. Well, why is it so important that we're now back in the church? There's two reasons at least. One, I said you can't see the guy who's filming this, but he's here. He and I shook hands when we came in. If I forgot to brush my teeth, he could smell my bad breath. There's something about the human interaction that cannot happen on a screen. That, as good as this video is, it's not nearly as good as if you were all here in the pews listening. So there's something about the human interaction that is so essential. The other thing is that God gives himself to us both in that interaction, in a, let's say, in a general way, and then in the sacraments in the most concrete way. So the bread and wine that's sacrificed on the altar and then becomes Jesus' body and blood. The gospel and the icons that we kiss, we can only kiss when we're actually here. The Eucharist that is brought out, which we're invited to receive, we can only receive when we're actually here. There's no sacrament that can be mediated through YouTube, through TikTok, through this screen. We must, if we want to grow in our faith, if we want to receive the spiritual nourishment that we get from being in the assembly, being with the person who didn't brush his teeth, who shook his hand, from hearing the scriptures, from being present to the presider, and from receiving the Holy Eucharist, we must be here in the churches.